For hundreds of years, the Barbary States seized ships in the southern Mediterranean, until the nations owning the ships paid protection money and gifts to be left alone. In 1801, the United States, with neither the money or the patience to tolerate the situation, decided to change the game. The Shores of Tripoli is a game for 1 or 2 players. The following explains the turn sequence as it plays out over 6 years, 1 year per turn. There are 4 seasonal rounds within each turn. Reset the seasonal marker to spring. The American player moves any frigates on the year turn to Gibraltar. The Tripolitan player moves any frigates on the year turn to Tripoli. From 1801 to 1804, each player draws 6 cards from their respective decks. In 1805, each player shuffles their discard pile and draws 6 cards. In 1806, each player draws the remainder of their cards from their respective decks. Keep in mind that the hand limit is 8 cards. The American player starts off the seasonal round by doing one of the following actions: play card as an event, discard a single card to move up to 2 frigates, or discard a single card to build a gunboat in Malta. The Tripolitan player may also play an event card, or discard a card to either conduct a pirate raid from Tripoli or create a corsair in Tripoli. No player may pass as long as they have cards in hand. Plus, core cards may never be discarded to take an action. When the 4 seasonal rounds are over, the next turn will begin. Read and resolve the text on a card that is played as an event. Core and unique event cards are moved from the game when played as events. Discarding a card will allow you to move 0, 1, or 2 frigates. When discarding a card to build a gunboat in Malta, put the card in the discard pile. You can only have a maximum of 3 gunboats in the Maltese harbor. As with the American player, when a card is played as an event, the text is read and resolved. The core and unique event cards are removed from the game when played as events. When you discard to create a pirate raid, the card is placed in your discard pile. Remember that you cannot discard to conduct pirate raids from harbors of your allies. Only specific cards let you conduct raids from specific allies. Only corsairs in the Tripoli harbor may go on a pirate raid, as frigates are not allowed. You may discard a card to build a corsair in Tripoli, and the card goes to your discard pile. You are limited to 9 corsairs in Tripoli total, plus you cannot build corsairs for your allies in this manner. Advance the seasonal marker once both American and Tripolitan player have completed each of their rounds. The year is over when the seasonal marker leaves the winter space. If the end of 1806 is reached, the game is a draw. And that is how Shores of Tripoli is played for 2 players. As for the solitaire version, that will be for another video.